Mm, 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 mm. Grand Risings. This is just my morning song. Literally, I love this song in the morning. I'm listening to it again, honestly. It'll be okay. We got 2 minutes, Jen. You just gonna rock with me, okay, baby? So that's how we gonna be. Because this is
Okay,
where
no
I'm at.
problem. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing this morning, Queen?
I'm fine. I'm just fine. What song is it? I can barely hear it.
It's called Best of Me by Anthony Hamilton.
Oh, okay. I'll have to listen to that. Okay.
Yes. Hey. It just gets me pumped in the morning. Good morning. I'm just letting people in, guys. All right, it's 10:30. We're gonna give them one more minute. One more minute. All right, you guys, we got about 30 seconds.
Good morning, Domonique.
Good morning. How are you?
How you feeling today, Queen?
I am feeling great, Queen. Shout out to Miss Tracy. She's just amazing. I just love her so much. All right, that minute is up. We have to get straight into it. This is about to be just just a phenomenal call. And it's not because I'm doing this, because Spirit is doing it. I'm all about being Spirit led. This is just about to be just it's gonna be a good experience. So we're just gonna dive right in. And I like to start things off with a personal story before I get into my little spiel. So basically, I have been with the company for now about 3 weeks, and I had not. I've been doing my demo trading a lot, but I'm a very spiritual person, and I know that a lot of people say that, right? Like, oh no, I'm spiritual. No, but seriously, I definitely follow the spirit. I try to, well, I don't try. I definitely meditate every day. Um, and I look for guidance from spirit every day on what I should do and how I should, make decisions. Even coming into this company, I did not come in by chance. I came in by spirit. Spirit led me to this opportunity, and I just continue to build, and I'm going to continue to build until I get to the very, very top, and then I'm going to stick my flag and get some people to follow me, so we can just have a whole kingdom of queens and kings out here in these streets. But that's beyond the point. So yes, everything that I do is in spirit. So I was, doing my demo app, and I was trading on my demo app, and I had bought some Bitcoin, and it was pending, and I was just waiting on that, and I was asking spirit, like, what should be my pairs, like, what should I do as far as trading goes, because I'm a little nervous. It's a little bit, for a first time trader, it's like a little bit intimidating. So you want to make sure that what you're doing is not necessarily right, because there's no right or wrong answer, but for you. So I wanted to make sure it was for me. So I thought about it, I meditated on it, I thought about it for days. And I swear, spirit just be hitting me in my dreams like, this is what you're supposed to do. So I was like, all right, I got it. So I decided that I was going to do these 2 pairs. And I got into them last night, and one of them looked a little rocky. And my flesh was like, girl, just hop out, just hop out. And spirit was like, if you hop out, I'll punch you. You know, like spirit kind of like jacked me up, like, if you're going to have faith in me, just do it wholeheartedly. And that's what we're going to talk about today. If you're going to have faith in me, just do it wholeheartedly. And if you're not, then don't even call on me. Why ask me for guidance if you're not going to listen to the guidance? Sometimes we pray and we fast, we do all these things for guidance. We want all this abundance, all these blessings, all these things. Then it'd be sitting right in front of us. The information be right there. And we just be like, I'm scared to do it. I don't want to move. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do. You just got to listen to spirit. You just got to chill out and let the universe do what it's going to do. Because at the end of the day, if blessings are for you, if abundance is for you, if you're supposed to be a millionaire, there's nothing that's going to stop you but you. And that's the key to success. Just having that faith, knowing that you can do it. So anywho, I stayed in the trade, and I'm 2 for 2 right now. And that's not a lot, but that's a lot for me. So for a brand new trader that got into 2 trades in the middle of the night at 1 a.m., I'm 2 for 2 right now. Not to even mention the fact that when I bought Bitcoin, when I did, my money was, thank you, Tracy, my money was kind of locked down in Bitcoin. Man, I put, I'm just be a little transparent. I put $295 in Bitcoin. And they were like, it was right before New Year's. So it was this extended hold on it because of the holiday. I ended up making $81 just off of that hold, just off of my money being on hold, because Bitcoin was doing so good that I made money off of my money being on hold just to transfer it into Hugo's way. So we're going to talk about letting the spirit guide you. We're going to talk about, Tracy is the bomb. She is like the best ever. Yes, you got to be, I feel like you got to celebrate everything. I don't care if it's $3. I don't care if it's $5. That's an abundance. That is more, that is overflow. People expect the rivers to just overflow immediately. You got to start pouring that a little bit at a time. It has to build up to that overflow. Waterfalls just don't come overnight. It's years and just generation after generation of it just pouring over. And then eventually it's just this flood. And that's how my bank account's gonna be. So I just want y'all to know that this trade season is about to be popping for me personally, because I believe it. Spirit already told me that I'm gonna be a millionaire, and I'm just gonna walk into it and nobody can stop me. And if you on that same team, let me get some 7s in the chat. I just wanna see who's listening. I just wanna see who's right here with me, because that's what I'm just trying to figure out. So we're going to talk about, thank y'all. We're going to talk about how to let the spirit guide you. We're going to talk about today what it is to pay attention to your eye gates, your ear gates, what's going in, and how it helps you when you're not conscious, because we don't realize, you know, if you sit in front of a TV all day, anybody, just put your hand up if this has happened. I used to be really into like CSI, NCIS, like crime shows. I used to freaking just love them. I could binge watch all kind of crime shows. And it was getting to a point where I would go to sleep and I would be an investigator, or I would be a criminal and I would be robbing banks or killing people. And I would wake up like, oh my God, I killed 17 people. I went on like a mass murdering spree, right? Yes, NCIS is my judge. Like, Jen, I'm telling you, I can watch it all day. But that's kind of weird, right? Like you have these dreams about this show that doesn't have anything to do with you. But think about it. This is our homework, by the way. For me too. I want us to record ourselves with maybe some meditation music in the background and listen to that right before we go to sleep, and just have it be our affirmations, because it's right before I go to sleep. Last night, that's what I did. I listened to some meditation music and what I wanted to be as a trader. All of my dreams was about me being a successful trader last night. Every last one of them. As a matter of fact, I dreamed about me doing this particular call and how the flow was going to be, to the point where I don't even need my notebook because I already had it run through once for me in a dream. That's spirit. That's how spirit works. If you feed spirit, spirit will feed you. If you feed your eyes what it needs to see, it'll show you what you need to see. If you feed your ears what it needs to hear, you will hear the things that you need for your life. That is how serious it is. If y'all can just open up your minds, and I'm not saying that y'all close-minded, don't take it offensively. I'm just saying, if y'all can just mute the line when you come in, please. I'm just saying that you have so much power, and I want us to unlock that power. So we're going to focus on trying to get some type of meditation, and with your own voice, where you can just do voice notes. I record me saying stuff all the time because I also write a lot. So sometimes I have an idea and I record it. Just record yourself, get you some little background music, make it very calming to yourself. And all you got to do is put that thing on play. When it's getting time for you to get rested, you get your mind relaxed, you're getting all in your little zone, getting ready to go to sleep, and watch it manifest. And I want to hear these stories next week. I want to know what manifested in those dreams that night. I want to know what came forth. I'm just so elated to know how you're about to press forth into this new season of trading. Like, I just can't wait. So we got to focus, because I'm telling y'all, I watched too many episodes of NCIS, and I was out here killing people in my dreams. So I haven't in the last 2 weeks, but I've been really trading in my dreams, and it has been coming to fruition. As I said, I am 2 for 2 right now on my trades. I got both of my trades in a good standing last night, so that made me very happy. And then again, as I did state before, we're also going to talk about letting the spirit lead you, which is where I'm going next. And in everything that you do, spirit should be leading you. You should not take spirit for granted. You should definitely not, I wouldn't say question, but I would say question. Everyone says you should always question the spirit. I question it all the time. Like, hey, look, I'll argue a little bit. Like, you sure you want me to do Bitcoin? Because, you seen the charts? I mean, Bitcoin is like, is Bitcoin really for me? And it's like, spirit be bossing up on me. Like, I'd be like, okay, I'm just playing. I was just trying to make sure. I was testing the spirit, because that's what I learned in church. I was just making sure that I was aligned with what you was telling me to do. But now I hear you, so I'm gonna do what you said. So making sure that we just have that connection, open connection. And the best part is that this is a family. This morning, shout out to Miss Tracy, I put the flyer in the Facebook chat for G12. And she was like, make sure you put it in the other chats. And honestly, it made me feel like she really, really cared about me. And I know that sounds silly, but she wants the best for me. And I haven't even physically met her. That's when you know that this team, some of these people, Jay Boss, shout out to Jay Boss, I feel like we're connected on a spiritual plane that is something you can't even understand or explain in words. Can we just go on mute, everybody, please? We can't even explain in words, just because it's so powerful. We're all connected to want each other to grow and be great. And because we all want that for each other, the push of everybody supporting one another is so major, and it's so important on this journey to have that support system. So I feel like spirit has a lot to do with that as well. If I was being petty, and if I wasn't in the spirit, and if she said that, I could have easily took offense, like, don't be telling me what to do with my flyer. But it was nothing like that, because I'm so ready and eager to just blossom. I was just so humbled and grateful that she even cared about my little flyer. I was like, Miss Tracy said something. The truth teller said something about my flyer. So it's just the little things that, we have to be grateful over. We have to appreciate. We just have to acknowledge. When we acknowledge that spirit is moving on our behalf, it just makes spirit want to go harder for us. So just make sure that we're giving those praises up. And yes, we have to work together, Miss Tracy. I love her. I really do. We just have to continue to lift up spirit and to continue to work together, and also, give praises when praises are due. Compliment people, like everyone says, give those their flowers while they're here. So those little nuggets and those little flowers, all that stuff makes a big difference in somebody's day. All that stuff can make a big difference in someone's energy. Energy is so very important, especially when trading. Don't go into, Isis was telling me, it's called revenge trading, where you feel like you're not doing so good in a trade, so you say, yeah, I'm gonna do something else. Don't hop into that negative energy where you're not trading smart anymore. You're just trading for profit. Not saying that we shouldn't get a profit. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying that you want to be mindful, because that's gambling. At that point, you're just pressing the button to see if you're gonna get some bright lights and some excitement. It's no longer a strategy. It's no longer an art. It's no longer a profession. It's now a game. So we just want to make sure that we are structuring ourselves properly, and that we are doing what we're supposed to do to move forward in this season and be great and do great things. Do you have any? I know I went through that really quickly. I was just super excited about it, and I was ready. So I dreamed about it twice. I was ready. So do we have any questions, any comments? We can keep this thing going. We got like 15 more minutes, and I can say more.
I want to say Grand Rising. Oh my God, I just love that. What you're sharing. I was feeling the spirit just all on. Oh, I'm trying to see everybody. If everybody could come on video, that'd be great, because so excellent to be able to see everyone's faces. And I love the message. I felt every bit of it. Spirit was just bringing things to me, just as you were saying things, and how we can really be here and be changed for each other. So thank you so much for what you were sharing this morning. I definitely appreciate you.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much for getting on. I appreciate you too, love. And I love those earrings. Them boss earrings are fire. So let me just put that out there. I love those earrings.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm out here in Houston. We about to go to this Believe Nation event, and really excited, pumped up. So when anybody's in Houston, we're out here trading, about to connect. Definitely let us know.
Awesome. Shout out to those that are traveling and doing different events. So keep the business pushing. We appreciate everything that you do. Safe travels and grace. Keep your mask on. We want y'all to come back healthy. So thank you for everything that you do.
Hey, Domonique.
Hi.
So, as you were speaking, and I'm watching your presence, you have an aura that is over your head that is in overflow. As I'm watching you, it's getting so bright and it's growing massively to that point where I'm seeing it and I'm looking at it over your head. What you said today is so total confirmation for me in regards to that, because of the fact that this week has been, and I know people are going to be like a breakdown. It's a breakdown week for me, because I know my breakdown week is a come up for what's about to take place in my life. I don't want to share it just yet, but when it happens, it's not but the spirit that leads you to it. And sometimes the spirit got to break you down to rejuvenate you, bring you back up. So I am saying that to say that the spirit will lead you. And you can't buy the spirit. You got to listen to it. Even if you don't agree with it, you got to listen to it. So I am saying thank you, my queen, because you came in with the confirmation this morning, and I'm just sitting up here like, the aura over top of her head. And I want to give it back to you, because you are such a revelation. That's the word I'm going to say. Revelation. And I only come from and I speak only when spirit tells me to, and say what I need to say. to the people that I need to say it to. You keep on having those massive dreams, because even though you're dreaming that you're killing someone, you're not actually killing them. All you're doing is revelation. You're having a revelation into what you're about to go into. So what it is all you're doing is killing what is trying to come in your way.
Yes.
All you're doing is trying to kill what's
Tracy.
coming into your way. And so therefore, that's why you're going and you keep on having these dreams, because with everything that's coming into your dream, into your world, you're killing it already. And it could be people.
Yes.
But that's what the dream is you're killing it already, because where you're going, they can't go.
Everybody can go. Everybody
You know, so
can.
just wanted to say happy Friday, Queen, and keep on being in your revelation.
Yes. And this is why I love her. This is why I love her. And it just made me think too as well. Thank you so much, Miss Tracy. I really appreciate that. Iron sharpens iron. We got to be out here sharpening somebody. If you have a word for somebody, don't be afraid to tell them just because it's like a weird place, or there's never a weird time to tell somebody a word. I feel like I'm the same way. When Spirit speaks to me, I have to speak. I don't care if it's short. I don't care if it comes out fast. I'm going to say what Spirit told me, because at the end of the day, what I might say might change somebody's life, and I'm never going to hold back that blessing for somebody else. So I thank you so much for telling me that blessing. That literally warmed my soul. You have no idea. But we got to be out here, y'all. Like, it's not a game. Y'all, we're about to run up so many bags. The businesses that are within us, if we could just get together collectively and listen to Spirit, like the connections are already there. It's just so much that can happen. It's just so much that can happen positively. I can't wait. It's like when you can see a vision, when God gives you the vision of sight, or the gift of sight, it's very hard to stay in this realm for me, because I'll be right here trying to be calm, but I already saw what's over there. So it's just be like, I'm just trying to get to down the road. I'm just trying, and this, you got to be patient and humble where you are. And I'm speaking to myself, not just to y'all, but it's sometimes it's hard to stay right here when you done seen 4 years up the road, and you already know what your house gonna look like, and you already know what car you're gonna be driving, and how you're gonna be out of debt, and how you're gonna get several other people out of debt. When you already know that you're about to have a whole business, it's just hard to not like block out the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes when I get into those modes where I'm like a beast, where I'm like, I'm all about what I saw, I'm no good to nobody. It's a balance. Everything is with balance. I tell people all the time, I'm a very proper hood rat, because at the end of the day, it's a balance. I'm from California. I grew up in a terrible, tough neighborhood, and I had the pleasure and the blessing from the universe just to be able to move out of that situation and be greater. So I'm a proper hood rat, and I know that about myself, and I'm okay with that. So it's not an insult. That's just who I am. So I know that. I know that it's who I am. It's what makes me up. So for me to say that is to say that I know also that I'm a millionaire, but right now I'm here. So for me to be here, but know that I'm going to be there, it takes a lot for me to try to not block everybody out, because I still have to bless people while I'm getting to that path. And so do you. I challenge you to bless people even as you're getting to your path, and not bless them just with money. Bless them with your time. Bless them with your knowledge. Bless them with this company. Share the good news about this so that they can also capitalize on what we're doing here. Okay, we got too deep. Let me scale it back, because I want people to be able to speak if they have something else to say.
Girl, that was right on time. That's exactly what we all need to hear this morning. I'm telling you, I'm up here, just so many things coming to me. I was like, I need to share this right now. Let me go live on here and invite some people and share this message, because so many people are not hearing these things. And the mental momentum is like, that's exactly what this is about. That's what it's for. We should have our grand rising like this every morning. So I'm telling you, y'all see me off the camera. I'm here, I'm present. I'm like, yes, let's get it. Need this every morning, daily. I want it on replay. We need to be sitting on this replay.
I got you, boo. I got you.
I just wanted to say also, this momentum has been amazing. I started yesterday with Miss Zinja, and then today this morning, and it was right on time because I've been having even a fight just getting like an account to get my brokerage account. And I'm like, what is it? And so I was in church like a couple of years ago. My pastors told me, she said, look up millionaire status. And I didn't take it seriously. And I was like, oh, okay, because I'm from upstate New York, from the projects. I'm like, what? And I'm ghetto as well, but I'm proper.
Right.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, single mother of four, God bless me to raise all four of my kids. I done came through school. I am a licensed practical nurse, but I'm like, this can't be just it. This can't be it. So I kept seeing these flyers up there, and I'm like, okay, who is this person? Keep putting these flyers up. And then I talked to my son, and he was like, Mom, check this person out. You never know who God puts in your path to meet somebody. I met my mentor, Mr. Joseph Mann. I'm like, yes, this man, all this knowledge. And it's like it was feeding to me. And then here I said, I'm just going to wait. I did it like 3 times. The third time I said, I'm just going to go ahead and put in. I put in, and the stuff that I have been learning just about the market alone is what I was looking for and talking to my son about prior to meeting my mentor and learning about I Am Academy. So it really is like your mental. So if you don't feed yourself, that's what I was reading this morning. If you don't feed yourself spiritually, how do you grow? How do you mentally get ready for that millionaire status?
It's impossible.
And then how does that joy grow? And he was saying the same thing about if you have a physical relationship with somebody, you're obligated to them. Well, guess what? It's even stronger when it comes to the spiritual. So this was right on time for me this morning. Thank you so much. I'm loving your joy because it was like, yeah, I'm not the only one bugging out this morning. So it's like, you have to feed yourself to keep that joy going because the joy of the Lord, it is our strength. And so, yeah, the economy doesn't want certain people to have certain statuses, but you can defy the odds when you serve the master. So I just want to say thank y'all so much for being on this call this morning. Thank you so much to our speaker. I love it. Thank you.
Yes. And I just want to encourage you also. I know this is like a cliche, but I really believe that everything happens in divine time. So when your account was tripping, it wasn't working for you. It was just a process for you. It was just that time where it's like, you know what, I'm working on you. I'm just lining things up perfectly so that when you go into trading, there is no problems. There's nothing. It's going to be a smooth transition just for you. At sometimes, especially for me, sometimes you get frustrated because it's not going the way that you want it to go, but it's always going the way it's supposed to go, the way that the creator wants it to be. So I encourage you just to know that those blessings are right around the corner. If you have a little bit of trouble, that means that somebody don't want it to happen for you, which means the greatness around the corner. So just to go ahead and accept them blessings, clap it up. When things don't go my way, I'd be like, oh, something about to happen.
Yes.
Hey, won't he do it? So I would just encourage yourself to just, clap it up. So ask everybody, when things don't go your way, I would just start clapping it up like, I ain't gonna sweat it. I ain't gonna sweat it. As a matter of fact, just last thing, y'all don't even know this. ISIS is amazing. Let me just shout out to my mentor real quick. So this week was actually very hard for me. I got this message on Monday, and I didn't know that I was gonna be doing Fridays continuously when I got this message on Monday. I was just praying real hard on Sunday night. And Monday I woke up, I had this message. I was like, man, I'm gonna just write it out and I got it. I got it. And so she asked me, and I was like, yeah, I already got the message. She was like, what? I was like, I already got it ready. I was like, it came to me already. And all of a sudden I got sick. I mean, sick. I lost 8 pounds. I had to go to the ER. It was something serious. And I was like, I got a momentum on Friday. Like, I can't be sick. And I went to the ER on Wednesday. And yesterday I was just drinking tea, trying to pump myself up, getting my herbs in, just like, I cannot be lax tomorrow. Tomorrow my energy has to be right. I posted a picture on Instagram on like Wednesday. I was in the hospital and she knew it because I told her. I didn't tell anybody else, but I told her because I wanted her to know I wasn't on the calls. I told her I was literally in a hospital bed, and I posted a picture of myself on Instagram. And hold on, let me just go to it real quick because I have to remember the caption, and I'm gonna let y'all go because this is really funny. Well, it was funny for me. It says, manifest the energy you seek. That's the picture I posted. It's just a picture of myself. Just boom. Okay. So under the comment, she said, wait a minute, you're supposed to be resting. And I texted her a picture of me in the hospital bed. I said, I am resting, but this is the energy right here that I wanted to seek. I wanted to be back in this place. This picture was from the last call that I did. So I wanted to manifest that energy so that I can give y'all this today, and look at me. I manifested it. This is what I wanted to have. So I posted it. I let everybody else know it. They fed into it, not knowing that I was in the hospital because I didn't tell them. And because me and Spirit work together, I am now in front of you feeling way better, full of energy, and not looking all dry. So with a little help from, Mac. But yeah, that's my testimony for this week. So I just encourage you to have what you want and say what you want. Because if you say it, you got it. You got power in your tongue. Don't take it for granted. Any last things before we go?
Hey, how you doing? This is Jay.
Hey, hello.
I just want to say thank you for this message, because this morning I got up. I had, how you were just talking about your dream, and I had a bad dream about my mom, and I was like, nah, this can't be true. And so I got up. Some said, just get up, get yourself together. And I got up and got myself together. So when I was about to hop in the shower, something said, listen to a podcast. So I listened to my favorite person, which is Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher. And he was talking about basically what you just said, trust the process, and everything like that. So this definitely is like the third time that something that has occurred in my life, and 3 is confirmation. This is the third time something that I done did in my life that it was alignment. So yes, I appreciate this message. Thank you.
Of course. Of course, of course.
Hey, peace and bless everybody. How you doing? This is J Boss. Yeah, everybody doing this Friday.
Good morning, J Boss.
This is gonna probably be the last call I'll be able to get on for a second, because we start. Actually, I found out today that I was supposed to actually been back at school earlier this week, but because of communication issues, I wasn't, and I was kind of annoyed by that earlier today. But then I got on this call, and then something came to realization that like everything happens for a reason, as you say, and I'm glad I didn't go in this week for multiple reasons, and it's good I didn't go in this week. Stuff happens. We move on, we grow from it. And also too, I was able to do some calls myself. I was able to tap into the education, all that stuff extra this week. So hey, things happen for a reason. So with that being said, thank you, sister, for the call. Appreciate you all. Appreciate all the pretty faces I see online. And two, Cocoa Butter, baby. Let's go. 2021.
All right. I love it. I love it. Is there anybody else that needs to say anything before we go?
Go ahead. I just wanted to share. I thought it was interesting. I've been taking notes, and I just looked at the bottom of my journal, and I just wanted to share the affirmation, because I have affirmations daily, and it basically says, or actually in quotes and affirmations. You make a living by what you earn. You make a life by what you give.
I love that.
Thank you.
Love that. Yes.
Yes. Peace, everyone. Peace. This is Isis. I definitely want to say thank you so much, Domonique, for this call. Definitely thank you for trusting in me and believing me, especially when I hit you up with like, girl, this right here, you need to get on. So, definitely thank you for just taking the lead, taking charge, being a self-starter, being an initiator. And I'm not even gonna lie, I set a vision out to be able to that's the only thing that I'm going to attract around me. That's the only type of, people I'm going to attract around me. And hey, look, just like you said, the power of manifestation. Every day people are showing up for themselves. So I'm starting to see it every day more and more in my environment, and more people are entering into my life that know what they want and just charge forward with it. So definitely thank you for just coming in, shaking stuff up, and just leading forward.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you for manifesting this into my life. I appreciate it. I'm super duper grateful. I'm elated just to be here. It's about to be crazy, y'all. Let's just run up a bag. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's just run up this bag real quick. Let's just get this information and let's just push it out to the nation. That's where I'm at. So it was a pleasure speaking to you all. I can't wait for next Friday. So I will talk to you guys soon. Peace and blessings.